What is the European Union and how did it come to be? We visit with Steven van Hekke to get the details behind the integration and unity of this continent.
We are in Brussels, the capital of Europe, in the very heart of it. We are standing in front of the building of the European Parliament. Every 5 years we elect a new parliament, and we'll do that again in May. Then people will go to the polls all over Europe. After the Second World War, a number of leading politicians wanted to preserve peace. And preserving peace you do by preventing war. So you pool the resources of war, coal and steel, so no other country can use it against another country. They created a common European coal and steel community. This was a very small step, but an intelligent, smart move, because it started a long process of integration. As a next step, the idea rose to have one common army, but this seemed to be a bridge too far. Instead, they moved towards economics. They wanted to have one common market. So also the British started to be interested. They wanted to trade with a number of other countries in Europe. They joined in the 1970s, together with the Irish and the Danish. In 1989, something totally unforeseen and dramatic took place. All of a sudden, the Berlin Wall came down. There was not only longer Western Europe, also Eastern Europe, and these East European countries wanted to join the European Union too. Representing 500 million people, it wanted to have its own constitution. They started to negotiate about a new treaty, which we today call the Treaty of Lisbon, which is the basic rule book of the European Union. Like any other political system, the European Union has its own government, which we call the European Commission. It has its own parliament, which consists of two chambers. On the one hand, the European Parliament, which is elected every 5 years, and it represents the European interest. On the other hand, we have the member states, and they send their governments to the Council of Ministers, which represent the various national interests. Do you want to have a social Europe or a liberal Europe? When we go to the polls, we will decide about a new parliament. Which position the parliament will take, it will depend on our vote.